From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast with Wish TV's Scott Sander. A Wish TV News 8 update.
From Wish TV, I'm Scott Sander with your Daybreak Drive-In for Wednesday, September 4th. A cold case cracked. Disaster report is due and the Fever clinch a playoff spot. Next. Authorities in Indianapolis have announced an arrest in a murder case that went unsolved for more than 3 decades. Carmen Van Huss was 19 in 1993 when someone raped her and stabbed her to death. Detectives say they used DNA evidence to connect Dana Shepard to the case. He's now 52 and lives in Missouri. There are a few specifics so far in a death on the far east side of Indianapolis. Police say crews pulled a body out of a pond in the Maple Creek neighborhood near 21st and German Church. So far, investigators are releasing very little, including the age, gender, or name of the person or how they died. IMPD does say homicide investigators are looking into the case. Today, investigators in London are set to deliver a final report on one of England's largest modern disasters, the Grenfell Tower fire that killed 72 people in 2017. The report is slated to cover building flaws, poor enforcement, and mistakes by crews that responded to the blaze. Prosecutors have indicated the report will weigh heavily on who will eventually face criminal charges. The hush money case against Donald Trump will stay in state court in New York. A judge has rejected the former president's request to move the case to federal court. A jury found Trump guilty on 34 felony counts, and his sentencing is set for September 18th. The Indiana Fever will play in the postseason for the first time since 2016. The team clinched a spot last night without even playing. Eastern Conference foes Chicago and Atlanta both lost Tuesday, ending their bids for the playoffs. The Fever have an excellent chance for another victory tonight, hosting the Los Angeles Sparks, who have the worst record in the league. A Paralympic athlete from Central Indiana has won gold several days after the final race. The sport's governing body has awarded the gold in the 100-meter T12 visually impaired category to Noah Malone. The result has been in question since the athletes hit the tape last week because of the disability status of the man who hit it first. And the judge's ruling compelled the Paralympics to let a Turkish athlete compete, but an appeals process has ended with his disqualification, and Malone gets the win. Sunny and beautiful again today. Slightly warmer, though, with a high of 84. From Wish TV, I'm Scott Sander. Be sure to like and subscribe for your daily news updates from Wish TV on the All Indiana Podcast Network.
This is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast with Wish TV's Scott Sander. A Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go. Connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcasts.